Hey everyone, good morning and happy Sunday. I don't even know what day it is since it's a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend for me. I wanted to go live in this app, but I realized I couldn't. So here I am before my child wakes up, and I wanted to quickly talk about meal planning and grocery shopping. If you've already been in one of my groups, you probably have already done this and you're a pro at it. If that's the case and you don't feel like you need to watch the rest of this video, that's fine. But could you post a takeaway that you have, like something that really helps you with either making a meal plan, grocery shopping, or meal prep? What you've learned, over the course of since you started these challenges. If you're new to this or you want some more tips, welcome and feel free to ask any questions. I wanted to quickly run through what I do, and that's not to say it's the right way, it's just what works for me right now, and what has kind of worked over the last, year or two for me. So don't mind my cat. Do you know? He always wants to be in videos for some reason. So what I do is usually on Friday or Saturday night, I'll sit down and I'll try to make this kind of fun because it can take a while sometimes, especially when you're just starting, and I make my meal plan. I usually use the templates that I uploaded in the file section for 21 Day Fix, but last night I didn't have one and my son was sleeping. Printer is next to his room, so I got this bootleg copy, which I made myself, and that's totally fine too. But the point is you want to make sure you're checking off all your boxes, and not going over and not going under, of course. So I always start with what I'm going to eat for dinners, and I plan the rest of my day around that. Usually because what I have for dinner will be lunch the next day and possibly the next day after that, depending on how much leftovers I have, or maybe dinner the next day. So I start with dinner, and then I kind of go from there. I do my lunch, I do my snacks. I'm always having Shakeology in the morning during the work week. If I'm home, I have it in the afternoon, or on the weekends, depending on our schedule. Usually make eggs and toast. I love overnight oats for breakfast. Hard-boiled eggs are great snacks. I do breakfast burritos a lot. That's, if you want videos for any of these, let me know. So this week I'm having taco salad for lunch, which is kind of new, but I'm going to do like chopped up lettuce and just make like a bunch of ground taco meat, and then add like tomatoes and maybe a little bit of cheese if I have it on the day. And then I'm gonna make shrimp and orzo and green beans one day, and tortellini tomato soup one day, which is like tortellini, a tomato based broth, and ground turkey. And then the rest I'm going to have leftovers, so I think those will yield a lot, and I'm also going out of town Friday night, so I didn't plan for the weekend, unfortunately. I can't. So after I have my list, then I go through and I make my shopping list, and this I can't upload into the file section, but if you want it, it is from Day Designer. If you just go to, I think it's daydesigner.com, they have a bunch of free printables, like for everything in life. And I love their grocery shopping list because it's just broken down. And for some reason I can't like grocery shop with a list on my phone. I need a paper. So it's broken down into sections, and then I just write what I need. Usually it's a lot of produce. I buy all my meat and stuff at Costco, so it's like milk and produce if I don't have it. So I do that, and then I will also kind of make a list of what I need to prep on like Sunday usually. This weekend I'll probably do it on Monday. So like I need to prep hard-boiled eggs, my overnight oats, the taco meat for my salads, and roast a bunch of vegetables for the week. I make dinner every night, like kind of on hand, just because I enjoy it. But a lot of people do prep dinner, so it's like, whatever works for you in your schedule. If you're home and you want to make breakfast while you're there, do that. If you need to prep it because you just think you don't have time or the temptation is too much, then by all means prep. Like, do whatever works for you. If you have never done this, it will take you a while to make this list, and it will take you a while to come up with your meal plan. That's fine. It gets easier, I promise. Just you have to do this, because if you don't do it, you will fail. And prepping, dedicate like an hour or two. Again, all of these things take a long time in the beginning, and then the second, third, fourth week, going on from there, it gets so much faster and it just becomes a part of your routine. And I think that's what you girls that have done this for a while would say. And then I pick a day to hit the grocery store, probably today, Sunday. I've been going to Aldi because it's so cheap lately. And I do, like I said, I go to Costco for bulk like meat and milk usually. So I'm not buying that stuff every week, but I have to buy my produce every week, right? And whatever else I need. So make a list. I go into the grocery store and I literally just shop the perimeter and pop into the middle aisles when I need them. I don't buy anything that's not on the list unless it's like something I literally forgot, but don't pick up the cookies, don't grab ice cream. Hopefully you've already cleaned out your pantry so you don't have that stuff to tempt you anyway. And so I can get in and out of there so quick, like 30 minutes or less. Like actually Aldi, I've been going in like 15 minutes because it's a smaller store. So just go in with a plan and don't be overwhelmed. If grocery shopping's not your thing, like put on a podcast, put on some music, whatever you want to do, make it enjoyable. I go like by myself on the weekend. It's kind of like my mom time. I'll bring my coffee, just like enjoy shopping and running the errand without my toddler or my husband. And that's like my time to do it. And then I usually come home and I will prep during his nap on Sunday or at night. And I kind of do what I have to. But if prepping for the week is super overwhelming for you, I recommend doing like a couple days at a time. I know people will do like Monday through Wednesday or Monday and Tuesday, and then they'll prep the rest. Or just prep breakfast and then, make lunch and dinner every day or every night, before. Whatever works for you. Try out a couple things if you don't know. But so that's how I do my meal planning and grocery shopping and everything. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you're feeling like anxious or stressed about this and you want some tips. And the rest of you that are pros at this, I want your tips. Drop them below for what works for you. And I look forward to hearing them.